Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be sharing with you an ancient Egyptian prayer. It's a 5-second prayer that you can use at any time. It's only 5 seconds, but it's very powerful. Also, I'll be sharing with you my own personal prayer that you can use at any time. It's not very long. And again, with these prayers, it's always your intention and the feeling that you have behind them that are the most important. So set your intentions and let's get into it. Okay, so when I was meditating, I kept hearing and visualizing white feather. And I remember hearing that this time that we're in now is White Feather Week in the ancient Egyptian calendar. And so I kept thinking on it, and I went and researched what Egyptian week are we in. And in the ancient Egyptian calendars, the ancient Egyptian calendar, rather, going back to like the 21st century BC. So, over 4,000 years ago. The way that they did their calendars was their month had 3 weeks in each month. And each week was a 10-day period. And so I went and researched what week are we in according to the ancient Egyptian calendar. So we're in the week of Osiris. Okay, so Osiris, who is Osiris? Osiris was the god of the underworld, right? The god of death and rebirth. And when you went into the underworld after death, you had your heart weighed on the scales of Ma'at, the goddess Ma'at. And your heart was weighed against the white feather of Ma'at. And if your heart was lighter than the feather, then you could move on into paradise. Okay, and then if not, then you would have to, go and repeat the lesson, the pattern, okay, until your heart was lighter than a feather. Okay, so I said, okay, so that's the white feather. That's where that comes in to play. So, okay, so what does that mean? Your heart being lighter than a feather. It means, being pure of heart, and what does that mean even? I think if a lot of people were to sit down and think about it, they would think of somebody's heart being able to balance on these scales, these metaphorical scales of your heart, your soul, being, pure, and make it into paradise, into heaven, right? Most people would take on the connotation of probably like a saint or someone who dedicated their life in service, right? So of course those people are amazing. We have lots of amazing saints known and unknown throughout time, history, religions, cultures. However, if you're thinking of, when you take in the connotation in your mind, what is that mean to you? That would mean self-sacrifice. That's where most people are going to take on that connotation, meaning you're sacrificing your pleasures, your happiness, kind of, your adventures, your life, your own personal material realm for the benefit of others, right? And for people who choose that to be their life and they don't carry any burdens with it, it makes them happy, then yes, But what if you're like you're a teacher, or you're a carpenter, or you're a mom, you're a lawyer, you're whoever. What does that mean? Does that mean for your heart to be pure and lighter than a feather, that you would have to sacrifice, you would have to be self-sacrificing to not engage in things that made you happy or your life happy? No, no, because if you did that, you would be carrying burdens. You would be carrying burdens, and your heart would be heavy, not light, heavy. So when thinking of your heart being lighter than a feather, don't think of it as, the actions or projections of anyone that's, put that on you. You thinking of the burdens that you've put down, just your pure of heart, just your pure essence of your soul, not carrying any burdens. That's what that means. Not carrying the burden of shame or guilt or anger or fear, or all of those lower vibrational feelings. Because then you're going to be burdened. Your heart, your soul is heavy. It's not lighter than a feather. So does that mean like it's some form of punishment if your heart's not? No, the benefit is for you, right? Entering into paradise, entering into heaven. And, to go into Christian religion, Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you, which means that you don't have to die to get into heaven. It's within you. And that's a whole other video that we can discuss at some point. But anyways, so back to that, right? So that made me the white feather, the week of Osiris, that we're currently in the very beginning of the week of Osiris in the Egyptian calendar, made me think of the feather of Ma'at and the balancing, and weighing against that and all of those things. And I really felt called to share with you this ancient Egyptian prayer. So this is a prayer that the ancient people of Egypt used to pull in the power of source energy. It's a very simple prayer, but it's a very powerful prayer. And they would go and lay, like on the monoliths, the stones. There's monoliths all over the world, but in ancient Egypt, of course, there's big monolithic stones of all types in the pyramids, and that's something we can discuss in further videos as well. But at any point, and anyway, they would lay on these, on the monoliths, on the granite, on the stone, which does, hold energy. And they would just recite, these words. So anywhere you are, you can use this anywhere. You don't have to be laying on a stone or a monolith. If you are close to one, then, and it's you have access to it, then you can do that. But you can use this anywhere, and you can hold a piece of granite or a crystal or something in your hand. You do want to hold it in your left hand. Your left hand is for receiving energy. But you don't even have to do that. You can just picture yourself in your mind. You can close your eyes, picture yourself laying on a giant slab of granite. Or picture a piece of granite in your hand, and you recite this. You repeat this after me. Keep the visual in your mind, clear your mind of everything else, and repeat the words after me. Let the light come to me. Let the light go through me. I am the light. So be it. And that's it. It's a really simple prayer, but very powerful. I've been using it for a few years now, ever since I've learned about it, and it is a very powerful prayer. I also use it in conjunction with my own personal prayer that I created, that you are welcome to use, or use it as a template for your own prayer, or incorporate it into your prayers. Or, if it's not resonating for you, then, don't use it. But I find it very powerful. And that prayer is, for this prayer, you want to picture yourself encircled with a beautiful white light, like you're in a bubble, right? It's this bubble of white light encircling your entire body, okay? And it's the white light of source, okay? The white light of God, source, the universe, whatever word you use, it doesn't matter. That's up to you. But you're going to visualize this white light completely around you. You're inside this light. You're inside this light bubble. And you're going to just visualize this in your mind. Again, you can use this anywhere at any time. Of course, be careful if you do close your eyes. You don't want to be driving or, walking or something like that. Of course, use your own caution, just saying. At any rate, close your eyes and envision yourself, beautiful white light, and say these words. For the highest good of all, please encircle me with white light of love and protection. Keep me safe, healthy, and happy, within and without, mind, body, and spirit. For the highest good of all, I pray. Namaste. Okay, and so you can incorporate these prayers. I usually start with my own personal prayer and then go on to the ancient Egyptian prayer. So I would say again, and we can say it together. You can say it with me. You can hear it in your mind. You can say it in your mind. You can write it down, whatever helps you. And you can use this as many times as you need to throughout the day. You can use it at night, protection while you're sleeping, while you're going about. I like to use it anytime I'm going into like a next, like sequence. I'm going, I'm getting in my car, I'm driving somewhere. So I'm going to encircle myself in the circle and, pray for love and protection and peace and happiness on my journey to get safely there. Or if you're going to work, you can do it while you're going to work. It's something I used every day, every single day before walking into work to protect my energy. It's a powerful protection spell, prayer spell, same thing, right? For you. So you can refer to it as a spell, you can refer to it as a prayer. It doesn't matter. It's the energy of what you're creating. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting your reality. You are, it's important to protect your energy. So this is what I would do. So we'll go through it one more time. So for the highest good of all, please encircle me with white light of love and protection. Keep me safe, healthy, and happy, within and without, mind, body, and spirit, for the highest good of all. Let the light come to me. Let the light go through me. I am the light. So be it. And really visualize that light too, guys. When you're saying that prayer of the light, coming to you and through you, and you are the light, you want to really visualize that. And then, when you're saying, let the light, I am the light, it's almost like that light's coming to you and through you. And when you are the light, it's coming back out of you. And it's just a beautiful symbiotic, give and take of that beautiful light of God, the light of God. So I wanted to share that with you. I feel like it's very useful. Again, you can use at any time. It's not complicated. It's not something hard to remember. You can switch it around, change it up. You can also use that prayer for other people. So like, if you were praying for, your mother or your friend or your child, your spouse, a group of people, the whole world. However you want to do it, you would just say that prayer and insert their name, for the highest good of all, please encircle my mom with white light of love and protection, and keep her safe, healthy, and happy within and without. For the highest good of all, I pray. Namaste. And so on and so forth. You put anybody's name there, or a group of names, or, you just say, for the highest good of all, please encircle the whole world with white light of love and protection, and keep us safe and healthy and happy within and without, mind, body, and spirit, for the highest good of all. You could put anything there for protection and love. It's powerful. It works. And so there you go. There's a little good energy and prayer of love and protection you can use in the morning, at night, throughout the day, when you're going on a new journey, or you just need a little extra courage, love, support. And God and your angels and ancestors and spirit guides they've got your back. They're around you and protecting you and loving you and sending you that protection energy too. So, all right, everybody. I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.